Working at
It's like
Subway
story
was probably one of
time,
the most easiest jobs
just
out
with
there.
cartoons.
I don't know.
I feel like I'm having a conversation with this guy.
I hate it when people are cool with their teachers, but there's a line and you shouldn't.
Wait, I think I've
cross
seen
it.
this
Don't
before.
talk to your
I've
teacher
seen
just to
these.
talk to
I
them
feel
during
like I've
class. I
seen
don't
one
know
of
how
these
much of a problem
before.
this is. Don't talk to your teacher just to talk to them during class. I don't know how much of a problem this is in other places of the world, but sometimes there would be kids in my class that would say, "Hey, Susan."
No, you don't call your teacher by your first name.
The animation reminds me of Baymax.
They look like marshmallows.
I saw the video you posted on Facebook. It looked like she was having a fun time. Stop it! Stop it! Stop it! Okay, now let's talk about my poetry teacher. I'll call him Mr. Poe, because that's short for poetry. Poetry wasn't even an elective class.
Mr.
Every freshman was
Poetry.
required to. So Mr. Poe, I don't want to judge him too hard. I don't know how he was like outside of school, but just picking up the vibes I got from him as a
Oh, I love
14-year-old,
animation YouTube
I think he
videos.
was
It's my
depressed.
favorite.
I think he was depressed. I mean,
Oh.
to be fair,
Poor Mr.
anyone who
Poe.
likes
You have to
poetry
wake up hella
knows
early
that
to be a teacher. Like, I don't blame him for being depressed.
Every single day he would start the class by saying, "It's the best day ever." Which, if
Aw,
you think about
that's
it, saying that every day only means that the days are going to get better and better, which is sort of poetic. But I think Mr. Poe was lying to himself.
Oh
Also,
my
Mr.
god,
Poe really
this
liked
is dark
animatronics
but funny.
and snakes.
And
He really
this is
liked
my
snakes.
kind of humor.
Sometimes
This
his class
is,
would be
I feel like I could watch this
analyzing
for
poetry,
hours
Mr. Poe
and
told
just
us
be like
that
5
every
minutes went
single
by.
word- Mr. Poe told us that every single word in a poem was important. The
Teachers
poet
are always
didn't
like
have to
that.
the poet didn't have to use the word "the," but they did.
I hate it when teachers do that. It's like, all right, think what the poet meant. But what if it was just the f***ing tree?
I can't do that with literature. It's like, okay, I get that there's a deep meaning, whatever.
Sometimes we would spend days analyzing a single poem, taking notes and talking about what we thought the poet meant. One
Oh,
time a
me.
poem we
I
were
think
reading
about
had
that
someone
stuff
talking,
all the
so there were
time.
One time a poem we were reading had someone talking, so there were quotation marks at the start of the sentence, but there weren't quotation marks at the end. The poet forgot to put end quotes. I remember noticing it and
Ooh.
thinking, aha! A clue! Mr. Poe, I just made a breaking discovery. There's no end quotes here, meaning that the whole rest of this poem is told by this character. And Mr.
I
Poe
feel like
said,
that's
"Oh, no,
totally me.
And Mr. Poe said, "Oh no, that's just a typo." Well, frickin'. Why am I perfectly nitpicking this piece when the poet purposely put poor punctuation in his poems? Pterodactyl!
What the f?
I would have thought the same thing though. I like finding the little the mistakes and try to overthink them.
I love that. It's adorable and then it's funny at the same time.
That's actually really cool because vlogging is becoming like a huge thing right now. So I think it's cool that people are trying to like do new versions of it.
I used to work at a very small local sandwich shop. I don't know if any of you guys heard of it. It's called sooubway.
Sooubway.
Our spokesperson was in the news recently.
Oh, Jesus.
Jared's a freaking idiot.
Working at
It's like
Subway
story
was probably one of
time,
the most easiest jobs
just
out
with
there.
cartoons.
I don't know. Do you know, according to the Subway formula, you're only supposed to put on 8 olives on a footlong?
What?
One for every other
I actually
bite.
didn't
That's
think
just
about the fact that there was a
ridiculous.
formula.
Can you imagine someone just counting out 8 olives?
I've seen
Nobody
people
does
do that.
We did have a store manager who would like make the schedule and sometimes tell us, "Hey, can you guys do a better job at your job?" But other than
I
that,
think that's
she
how
was
most
cool.
shift leaders
She watched my
are.
I could
videos
see
and so did her
myself like
little
just
brother,
sitting
who's a
at
big
home and
fan.
just watching this all day.
So I worked with a lot of crappy people. There was Tyler. I freaking love this guy. He smoked a lot of weed. He actually taught me what vaping was.
I feel like I'm having a
and got me into
conversation with
Clash
this
of Clans.
guy.
Then there was this guy, and get this, who was also named Jared.
Oh my god.
One time, Jared asked me to take out this pile of trash, and I was like, oh, okay, I'll just put this pile of trash in the dumpster. And as I was taking it out, I saw that there was a chip poster in the pile. And I
Hey.
thought, this is too cool to throw away. I'm gonna keep it. So I took it
That's my
home with
poster
me.
now.
And then the next day when I
Classic.
went in, so I took it home with me, and then the next day when I went in, people were saying, "Oh, where's the chip poster? We can't find the chip poster. Oh, where's the chip poster?
Why
We
is
can't
this such a
find the
big
chip
deal?"
poster. We haven't seen it anywhere." And I'm thinking, I have the poster. I decided not to tell anyone that I had the poster.
Good decision.
And it's still hanging up in my room. Sorry, boss, if you're finding out about this now. Okay, and then the other. If anyone I used to work with is watching and I didn't mention you, it's because I hate you.
Wow, I love how truthful he is. Who made these? I want to meet him. This is creative. I've never seen something like this before, and props to him.
They're interesting stories, but it's just like regular stories. It's just like about your everyday life.
This guy has skills because I just sat here and just watched a video about him working at a Subway. But in a weird way, I'm like really into it.
So here's the video featuring the man behind the channel.
Ooh, cool. I get to see the voice behind the animation.
As of today, I hit 21 years of
Oddly,
age.
his face matches
It's
the
my
little character.
birthday.
He
Now I
does
can
not
drink,
look like what I thought
finally.
he would look like.
As of today, I hit 21 years of age. It's
He's
my
that young?
birthday. Now I can drink, finally. Don't tell the cops that I filmed this before my birthday.
His humor is so funny.
Well, every time this channel hits a subscriber milestone, I like to get a cake and put on sprinkles equal to the number of how many subscribers we have.
That's a lot of sprinkles.
That's a lot of subscribers.
Those are gonna go everywhere.
Yes. No.
This guy's funny. I want him to be my friend.
Amazing. I'm here for it. I love it. I'm subscribing. I like him. I have a crush on him.
I can see why people like his videos. Not something I would watch just because, for one, it's really slow.
I like this. It's like funny animations, and I could watch these for hours.
I really enjoyed watching this. He must be hypnotizing me in his storytelling methods.
So those were all videos from a YouTube channel called TheOdd1sOut.
I've heard of that, yeah.
I have never heard of that YouTube channel at all, but I liked the content.
A lot of people can relate to a lot of the jokes and puns that he's making, and just the randomness.
He doesn't do standard vlogs, he animates them. And he does tell very interesting stories.
Well, he had just 100,000 subscribers in early 2016. The channel now has over 3 million subscribers.
100,000 to 3 million? Goals. I have seen him popping up in my suggested and just overall in trending. So like, good for him though, because I do see him all the time on YouTube.
So James is the creator behind TheOdd1sOut, and he started making webcomics when he was only 16.
Oh wow. When I was 16, I was just kind of messing around in high school, and this guy was doing like cool shit, like making comics. I need to get my shit together.
His drawing style has evolved over time to what he now calls the Marshmallow Men style.
I love it.
So obviously animation takes a lot of time, and unfortunately for a lot of animation channels on YouTube, they're not able to sustain themselves as YouTube's algorithm has made it harder for content like animation to get seen. So what do you think about how animation, a lot more well-made scripted content, used to be extremely popular on YouTube, but now it's less common?
I feel like that honestly, that sucks because it is something that people like to watch.
I wish they would support the short film contents a little more, just because it's what I like doing. I like watching.
The whole llamas with hats and all that. That was a classic, like, you know, okay animation, good comedy. And all that stuff got really, really popular. If you're just one channel and you're trying to grow, and you know, usually channels would like to put out frequent videos, and if you're an animation channel, maybe you wouldn't have like the power or even the resources to put out a video that frequently.
It is true that nowadays, I think most recently, I've sort of gravitated away from like my usual subscription box, and I've been in just this hole of like random suggested videos that I've just been watching. And it's kind of hard though, because like you love these animated videos and you want to support them. And it sucks because it's like they need the money for it, but nothing's really helping them out.
So James is also a huge supporter of other animators and channels. He frequently collaborates with them, while also his fans consistently features fan art and animation on the end screen of his videos. So we just talked about the struggles animators have online. So what do you think about James having success and using it to spotlight others?
That honestly, that makes me respect him even more.
I think it's a really good system to like help other people get attention for like really good work that they're putting in.
He's taking his success as an animator. He's like, yo, help my friends out. Like these other people who are also animators. Give us a chance.
I like that he's not full of himself. He's still really humble. He's still him, but he's also helping out these other animators that want to get to either where he is or just want to get their name out there.
He just seems like an all-around good guy, and the fact that he's sort of realized like, oh, I went from 100,000 to 3 million in just a year. Like, of course I'm gonna thank these people all the time. So it's like, of course I'm gonna appreciate their fan art and always shout them out, because that's just the nice thing to do. It's like they sort of started this all for me, and they're the reason for my success.
He like posts their fan animation and the fan art at the end of the videos, and I think that's really kind. Giving them that recognition, just saying, hey, I see you. I see what you're doing for me. I see that you've been following me. It's like, that's amazing for them, because then they realize that the work that they're putting into you is being recognized and it's being acknowledged.
So finally, where do you see the content of Odd Ones Out and other animations going moving forward?
I feel like they're picking back up because people are seeing potential in them.
I just hope that it keeps on going up because I love seeing the animated videos. Like those are probably one of my favorites. Maybe they'll be this sort of best of both worlds where you get your sort of personality-based videos, but at the same time you see success with animated video creators.
Animation can actually be like a really funny way to kind of combine like live things, which I had never considered before. So I definitely think that animation is going to be making a comeback in YouTube.
With animation, it's kind of hard because, I mean, I can see why it's not doing as well, just for so many reasons. But I mean, him promoting other animators is hopefully will allow them to flourish and come back and be another greater source of entertainment than just watching somebody go through their normal life.
Thank you so much for watching this episode of Teens React.
We have new episodes almost every day.
Hey guys, Kyle here from FBE. If you like this episode, then go subscribe to James right over there. He's awesome.
Hi guys, so this is my last episode of Teens React, but don't worry, you can watch me on Adults React. So thank you guys for your support, and thank you just for watching the videos, and I'll see you guys next time.